Good morning, SKN. My name is Jaime Morris.
And I'm Kurt Cardi.
Yes, and as you can see, unfortunately, we lost your previous host. They weren't up to par, so we decided to take over. Am I right, Kurt?
Oh yeah, you're right.
So how you been doing, man? Are you ready to work on the studio? Everything's gonna go well?
Yeah, for sure, pretty well. And we have what's going pretty well is also the weather forecast.
Exactly, exactly. Let's start about it because it's partly sunny, with 30% or low chance of showers, you know, high of 86 and low of 72 degrees Fahrenheit.
But we can't forget about our talking point, which is Friday. We've been waiting for like about, how long was it? Like 5 weeks? That was 5 weeks? No, April, March. We're literally at the 1st of March, right?
Yes, indeed, absolutely, incredibly. So as we work on this, I just want to let you know that I'm honored to be working with you, man. Like it's a big deal.
Likewise.
Yeah, at Studio 327 Inc. And I'm gonna miss the last host, you know, but they weren't as funny.
What was your name again?
Nah, I don't remember.
You remember that segment when they were having jokes?
Yeah, I don't know who wrote that.
I really don't know either.
Yeah, it was kind of whack, honestly.
Someone needs to get fired.
Yeah, and that is why we're here. So we're taking over the entire company, the entire show. And I just want to let all the viewers know that it's going to be our pleasure to handle y'all for the day. So we're going to quickly start off with
the news.
The local news. Yes, of course, I can't get ready. We are so excited to bring the news to you today. And here on
Good morning, SKN. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I'm Cortense Kanti.
We apologize for the technical glitch, but we assure you that management has taken care of the problem. We continue today with the latest in local news. The KAL assessment designed to improve the education system. This from SKNIS. The Ministry of Education has embarked on an initiative to further strengthen the education sector in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis through the rollout of a new national assessment dubbed Key Stage Assessment of Learning, or KAL, the results of which will be used in improving the education system so that teachers and students will maximize teaching and learning opportunities in and outside of the classroom. Ornella Halliday Backus, Assessment Coordinator at the Curriculum Development Unit Teacher Resource Center, CDU-TRC, in the Ministry of Education said, quote, KAL promises to be an assessment that should not provide the students with that much anxiety. We are hoping that the students could come to school and their teachers would just tell them to have a seat. We're going to be doing something today. It is an assessment, and we are not expecting them to study, prepare, or invest heavily into the preparation of KAL. Mrs. Halliday Backus said that the ministry discontinued the streaming of students. KAL is not a placement tool. Instead, it is about finding out where they are in terms of the learning outcomes, as well as addressing their learning needs. So, very interesting development coming from the Ministry of Education.
Mm-hmm. So it's not a placement system. It's just something ensuring that their needs are developed.
Yes, so less anxiety. Well, something to watch.
Indeed. We continue now with our second story. Nevis Cooperative Credit Union honors long-standing women members. This from GMSKN. The Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, NCCU Limited, which is celebrating its 50th anniversary under the theme Consistency, Financial Security, and Serving the Community, 50 Years of Development and Prosperity, continue its give back to long-standing members through monthly presentation of care packages. The Credit Union Care Packages Subcommittee members were back on the road on Tuesday, March 29th, when they delivered care packages to 4 long-standing women members in Gingerland, Brown Hill, Bath Estate, and Penny's Road. The monthly distribution of care packages started in January and was also carried out in February. Coordinator Ms. Patulia Huggins explained this month we are celebrating Women's Month, and that is why we came out with the 4 names of our long-standing women members. They are members of the credit union dating back to the days of the Charlestown Cooperative Credit Union, the forerunner of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, which was registered on July the 25th, 1972, making it the oldest credit union in the Federation. Wow.
Indeed. Women always make the news.
Always.
I know. Yeah, here we go. Always. Except for earlier today. Well, that's another story. I don't know what we're doing with these crashers. Boy, technology is what it is. Anyway, we're moving on to the latest in the local scene. The third story in the local scene. This from SKNIS. The Ministry of Tourism, in collaboration with the St. Kitts and Nevis Bureau of Standards and the CARICOM Regional Organization for Standards and Quality, CROSQ, held a national dialogue with stakeholders in the tourism sector on March 29th, 2022. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Carleen Henry Morton, said, quote, "This is a call to action, a coming together of critical stakeholders, of key players, enough to engage each other in frank discussions, to listen to each other's ideas, to share our concerns, our plans, and to talk about the collective vision we have for the present and future of this very transversal sector called tourism," end quote. The Permanent Secretary continued, "I expect interactive exchanges as we share our vision of how tourism impacts and is impacted by so many factors and sectors, such as agriculture, health, transport, infrastructure, education, sports, leisure, and entertainment. I expect thought-provoking, stimulating, lively discussion as we seek to adopt practical, concrete approaches to building a resilient, sustainable, viable, and enviable tourism industry and product."
I like that word, enviable.
Enviable. Wow.
So we'll be on top.
That's the point. I think as it stands for now, you're going to enviable suggests that the people who attempted to crash our show earlier, perhaps
we have to throw them out.
We're in an enviable position for them. You know, I don't know. I don't know how they were able to do that and mess with the signal like that. I hope they don't do it later on today. We hope.
Gotta hope that.
Gotta hope. Well, hopefully management has things under control. We'll be back in a moment, everyone. Stay tuned.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Some veggies for dinner. Let me just check the amount of sodium in this can. Oh no, this is too much. Let me try a next option. They did say it's healthy to consume less salt. This is much better. I am salt smart.
Good morning, this is Carol from Lux Carnival, and I listen to Good Morning SKN.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We now continue with the latest in regional news. Former police chief wants clean sweep of criminals in constabulary. This from the Jamaica Observer. Rear Admiral Hardley Lewin, a former commissioner of police who also served as chief of staff of the Jamaica Defense Force, said it is no secret that there are criminals in the constabulary force and called Wednesday for a clean sweep following last Friday's arrest of 4 cops suspected of being gang members. Lewin told Wednesday's launch of the annual State of Justice report at the Jamaica Pegasus in St. Andrew, from the recent incidents, my takeaway from it is a positive one because it is no secret that there are criminals in the force. They did not join as criminals, they morphed. According to the former police chief, he had long indicated the state of affairs in the police force, but had been lambasted for doing so. He said, emphatically, I addressed the Jamaica Employers Federation in 2008, and I said emphatically that they are criminals in the force, and I was pilloried and harangued by all sorts of people, but I didn't relent. My takeaway from this incident is a positive one. Discover them, clean them out, and clear them out. Wow. Criminals in the force.
Hey, that's all I've got to say to you on that one. Wow, indeed. Indeed. All right, we're moving on to the latest in international news, this from Al Jazeera. It has been more than 24 hours since Farah Hanaz, whose name has been changed to protect her identity, has had a proper meal. The 24-year-old former radio presenter from northern Afghanistan told Al Jazeera, "As adults, we can manage. But when the kids ask for food, I don't know what to tell them. When the family are able to eat, it's often only bread and sometimes with vegetables accompanied by watered-down green tea. Sometimes there is sugar to put in the tea, which is a real luxury these days, as they struggle to survive after Farah Hanaz, the sole breadwinner for the family of 8, lost her job after the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan last August. Farah Hanaz said, quote, "My younger sister was recovering from surgery when the Taliban took control and lives were overturned. She has lost so much weight and falls sick when there isn't enough to eat," end quote. But the family cannot afford medical assistance either. Farah Hanaz's family is among the 23 million Afghans facing starvation in what has become a hunger crisis of unparalleled proportions, according to Dr. Ramiz Alakbarov, Deputy Special Representative of the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Devastating story.
Devastating indeed.
We take a lot for granted in these parts, and
I was just about to say that. They have nothing to eat.
Hearts go out to them, and especially the employment side of it as well, because that's that's what triggered it. So we are grateful, by the way, to have our jobs, and we just want to echo that sentiment to the people who attempted to take those jobs earlier. All right. That being said, we'll be back in a moment for more Good Morning SKN. Stay tuned.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom. But my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16 and your daughter at 13. Two girl look me, but me no inna that. Big man no deal with back pan back.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
Consuming excess salt can lead to heart attack, high blood pressure, and even stroke, and other health-related conditions such as kidney disease.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
We're live now. Thank you.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Our first guest of the day is Marvin Chapman from our sister island of Nevis. Marvin is the owner of Chapman's Stone Art Gallery. Today he joins us on Good Morning SKN's Expression to tell us more about his creation. So good morning, Mr. Chapman, and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you both. It's a pleasure to be on, your station.
Thank you. It's great to talk to you about this very exciting development. I can't tell you how excited I am to talk to you about it.
Yep. So when did you begin creating? You were saying?
Actually, I started in 1992.
Okay.
But it's been a while. I actually attended the Chinjalan Secondary School. I mastered physics and woodwork. So that sort of gave me a little edge in a sense. I actually wanted to be a pilot, but that didn't transpire. So I actually went to learn to drive very early, got my license at 18, and I was away.
I see. But So then, okay, you're talking about woodwork, you're talking about physics. How did you get involved with stone? I'm sure there's a backstory somewhere.
Yes, this is actually the $1,000,001 question that I'm answering. I actually, as a boy growing up, in my village there was a guy who used to, cut stone. In those days, they didn't have chop saws like we have now. So he used to take like a chipping hammer and he would chip the stone away, chip it, like Brimstone Hill and those stone buildings. They were done by hand, actually, cutting the stone with hand. So I was very curious, until one day I decided I'm going to try something. I'm going to get a chipping hammer also, and I'm going to try a thing, as we say. And I started doing it. And with the experience that I had in terms of carving with the woodwork and the physics, which is was very instrumental, that in itself, afforded me the opportunity to, just soar. And I never looked back. I started in November of 1992, and I continued, and I started making a head. I actually got into hair cutting hair. Then is when I realized that, the contour of the head and everything, and I started making like man heads, your actual head. And I just continued from there. I started to get, constructive criticisms, and, that, also helped me a lot. In terms of, ideas, someone will give you an idea, and then I was, I can do that. I would try a thing. And, nowadays I use this phrase, imagination is everything. Mm-hmm. Once you could imagine it, trust me, you can make it.
Do it. Mm-hmm.
All right, so in terms of everything that you've said so far, I want to get a sense of the ratio of your training. So is it that you were primarily self-taught, or you had some guidance from other people? How did that work?
Basically, I was self-taught, but in 1994, 2 years after I started doing it, I was recognized by the government. There was a small business enterprise here that, was offering training, and I was afforded the opportunity to, secure some training in Jamaica. And this was done by the Canadian Training Awards Project, CETA, back then. So I traveled to Jamaica for 6 weeks, and I got some training. But, the guys there was telling me that this is not enough time for me to, do certain things. They wanted me to actually come back for 3 years to go to the art school. Mm-hmm. But upon, returning to Nevis, and, I just got, I started doing a little small business. I built a little shop, and I started doing my thing. And as I said, I never looked back. And that was 1994, until now, I've been doing it.
That's a lot of years of experience.
I got some very interesting, points and everything in Jamaica, basic fundamental training, But I learned very easy. I would look at you and you're doing something, and I would like, wow, I can do that. What is a monkey see monkey do?
Indeed, yes.
So there's there's a head just above your head. Is that one of your pieces?
No, it's a wood carving that I actually found. Someone was throwing it away.
Oh, okay.
And I was into this already, so I just took it off the garbage heap, and I clean it up, polish it, I varnish it a little bit more, bring it back to life, and, these kind of things I go crazy for.
So can you tell us what's your largest, most extravagant piece that you would have created?
My largest piece is about 9 feet tall. I think I sent you a picture of that, with me standing by it. That is situated at a villa in Four Seasons. Okay. It's about 9 feet tall.
Wow.
9 feet tall.
Okay.
How long did it take you?
Face. How long? That one would have taken me like 5 to 6 months. But on and off. Okay. I did some work. Well, I actually was, again, in 2001, I was afforded the opportunity to travel to Canada to take part in an international trade show that was held in Barrie, in Canada, and it was successful. The exposure was very good. Again in 2008, I got from, I didn't know the number. It was from China. Someone called me from China and asked me if this is Marvin Chapman. I said yes. Would you be willing to come to China to take part in a sculpture symposium? I said yes, but I was a little reluctant at first. But then I googled, their website and everything for authenticity, and it was legit. So I started my preparation and everything, and actually that was free. Going to Jamaica was free. To China was free. I spent 2 months in China.
Nice.
That piece was about 6 feet thereabout.
Okay.
That was around the Olympics time.
Okay.
Everyone was fascinated. Because what I was using is, like from Nevis, where's Nevis, and I tried to explain to them, but I gained some recognition there internationally, and I came back and I just said, man, you are internationally recognized. So I started doing some larger pieces because I with the exposure that I had there, I saw all sort of different kind of work and different people.
Yes, we're seeing some of your work right now.
Excuse me?
It's like we're seeing some of your work right now with the pictures.
It's lovely.
We actually saw the 9-foot one, so it was so great.
Wow.
You were seeing the Buddha head now. That's lovely.
Yes, I'm presently making like face basins, almost any design actually, a face basin, like the vessel ones, actually any type.
Okay.
I'm doing some foot scrubs, which is a very simple idea, but it's very, very, very effective. It's a piece of stone that I would put some grooves into it, and you take it, you scrub your feet with it.
Yes, I'm actually seeing that as we speak. All right, Mr. Chapman, we're going to take a very short break, but we'll be back to talk to you more on the other side of it, so sit tight. Those of you at home as well, stay tuned. More Good Morning SKN in a flash.
Let's face it, most parents or guardians don't want to think about their teens having sex, let alone contemplate the possibility that they might get pregnant or get someone pregnant. Teenage pregnancy is a situation that involves female adolescents. A teenage female can be pregnant as early as age 12 or 13, although it is usually 14 and older. The fact that teenagers become pregnant is related to many factors. Here are some tips to decrease teen pregnancy. Teach teenagers comprehensive sex education. Target messages at teen boys, not just girls. Get the whole community involved. Encourage mentoring, parental involvement, and support. This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Did you know that there are certain seasonings that contain more salt than you actually need? There are more natural, healthier ways to reduce the salt intake in your dishes by using natural things like onions, garlic, seasoned peppers, and even thyme and merengue powder.
Has anyone ever touched you here, here, or here? Well, these are actually bad touches, not good ones. And so, if anyone ever touches you in these areas or anywhere else that makes you uncomfortable, you must say no, then go and tell. Say it with me. Say no, then go and tell.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with Probation and Child Protection Services, the Ministry of Health, and the Pan American Health Organization.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
We continue our discussion now with Mr. Marvin Chapman, the man behind Chapman Stone Art Gallery. So, Mr. Chapman, we're having a very engaging discussion, and one of the things that I want to ask you about now is your ability to see things that others don't see. What is it about, in your words, a sculptor's eyes that enables you to make a vision of art?
Well, over the years, my eyes have been like trained to see. I mean, I use this terminology now. Imagination is everything. And before I was born, I mean, there was, these guys like Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and I can go on and on. But these guys, imagine things, and you actually see beyond the surface of the rock or the wood. One guy said, you actually see the angel in the block of marble or whatever. You actually see it before. You visualize it and then you remove. The process of carving is actually removing the excess. Because you already see the piece or whatever you're going to make inside of whatever the medium is. And in a very simple form, it's like removing, you're taking it away. It's like you have a piece of paper and you're going to draw a heart. You cut away with a scissors. You cut away, you cut on the line, and you already see the heart, but it's taking away the actual excess paper, and then you remain with a heart. So, in very simple terminology, that's the actual process of carving.
Well, thank you. You've explained it well.
Whatever.
So, Mr. Chapman, you mentioned that you started in 1992. Was that the same year that you opened your gallery, or your gallery was opened thereafter?
No, my gallery was opened thereafter. But I did some, leading up to that, from 1992 leading up, it's like the experience that I have, I just, decide, you got to go big, you got to have somewhere for, people to come and see your work, actually.
Okay.
So that started, to come. I started as a craft studio.
Okay.
I used to do craft, like calabash, coconut, board, wood, and I just stuck with the stone. The stone has, just got a hold of me.
Mm-hmm.
And because some people say it's difficult. I mean, how can you do that from stone? I mean, but the ability to, I've actually mastered it. I'm not a genius as yet, but I'm still learning. As Michelangelo said, he's still learning. He was still learning, but I'm still learning. Mm-hmm. There's sometimes challenges that I would face in terms of the rock. You would have to examine it for cracks and those kinds of defects. Mm-hmm. But you don't want when you're doing something it's it pop it way. So these are the things that I would have to look with my natural eyes and look into the rock or try to maybe tap it. But one guy said in an article, the eyes of a sculptor, it doesn't miss anything. It's like an X-ray machine, you know. You go to the hospital and they look, you know, they put an X-ray and they give you an X-ray and you're able to see beyond the skin surface. So that's what my eyes are actually being trained to do, you know. You see it before it's actually finished.
Well, I don't know if we asked you this. Somehow I don't think that we asked you if there was a favorite piece of yours. Do you have a favorite? I know it's difficult, isn't it?
I love turtles, I love pelicans, I love dolphins. It's very challenging. My favorite piece, I would say, is, I would think the pelican in our national bird.
Oh, okay.
The brown pelican.
Okay.
There's one that is being displayed at the International Airport, you know, in Nevis. I hope that one was donated by myself for the people of Nevis, actually. It's there, permanently displayed.
Okay.
So our visitors get to see that. Do you find that your gallery, I'm asking, is your gallery a tourist attraction? I imagine you get local visitors as well, naturally, but do you have a lot of tourists coming your way?
Yeah, well, before the actual, before the COVID, but now the COVID is on, you know, there has been some drop-offs.
Okay.
But I want to thank you guys for, you know, affording me this opportunity to showcase my work, you know, on Studio 327.
327, yes.
You know, yes. It's a pleasure, I mean, because, you know, well, the internet is there. I try to, like, use it as much as possible, you know, to get the message out there. And a lot of people have said, I mean, they didn't know that this is going on in Nevis. Yeah. Sometimes the tourists, they will come to Nevis or, you know, the Four Seasons, and they were like, oh my goodness, wow, they have never seen this before. To make a turtle from stone, I mean, sometimes it's like, I'm insane. They would think that I'm insane, but it's a very simple process. I mean, I've learned to master the art of carving, so I would make almost anything.
Okay.
I wanted to be a pilot, but that didn't happen, so I actually made a stilt bomber one time from stone.
Okay. Really? Is that on display? Yeah. Is that on display in your gallery?
Oh, I have it, but unfortunately, I don't have it, you know, in my setting.
Okay.
But I'm going to send a picture of it. It's awesome.
Please do. I can imagine.
It's awesome, and I treasure that. I love flying. I mean, I could fly almost every day.
Okay. Oh.
You know, sometimes I go on YouTube, I would look at, you know, planes or, you know, in the cockpit, actually. I was going to Canada in 2001, and that's what before 911, and I you know, told one of the air hostesses that I want to see into the cockpit of Air Canada. And I was granted that opportunity to see in the cockpit, actually, the two pilots, and, you know, they were showing me all sort of different things. I mean, crazy.
Oh, that must have been amazing. That must have been amazing.
You know, but this is the kind of thing that I love. You know, that fascinates me. It causes you to think. You know, it makes you think. And even, and I play chess almost every Sunday, and that helps me a lot. In terms of, because your brain my brain is always thinking about something.
As an artist, I would imagine so. I would definitely imagine that. I'm so grateful to you for taking the time to speak to us today, and even more grateful that we've seen your incredible work, sir. It is a sheer delight to have seen it, and we want to thank you for stopping by, speaking with Cortensia and I, and of course letting our viewers know that you are one of Nevis's, hopefully not now, one of Nevis's not so hidden treasures, places to go when we get there. Thank you, sir. It's been our pleasure.
Thank you very much. It's indeed a great pleasure. It's an honor to be on your show.
It's great to have you, sir. Do take care. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
Bless up. Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and, most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same, because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
Yeah. I know we can make it. It's only just a phase. Once we're vaccinated, and everybody gonna be safe. Everybody gonna be one safe. Kind, yeah. One people. We are roll up to roll up. Yeah. Cause no man's alone. Do what's right. Alright. Cause I love you. Brother, my sister. And we're in this together. My sister, my brother. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. I think it's better for us. Yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Hey, I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. Yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy to roll up to roll out.
It's been 6 months now and Glenn hasn't been working. His attitude has completely changed and he's been leaving the house every day for hours and liming with his friends and coming home drunk and causing confusion.
Gloria, this is what you cook today? This is not enough food for a big man like me.
But Glenn, it's been 6 months now. You haven't given me any money to shop for food.
Okay, so what you want me to do if my boss ain't called me out for work as yet?
Look for a different job now.
What you just said to me?
Get a next job.
What?
Help! Let me go!
Let go what? Yeah, let's see what really happened. Let go what? Watch your mouth with me now.
The weekend mom and dad fight. When are they going to stop?
Domestic violence is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, economical, and psychological. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
Guys, it is Friday. Wow, I tried it on Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Only for Friday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know that we love to have fun on Fridays. So Hortensia and I are going to be challenged. We're always challenged, aren't we?
Always.
Anyway, we're going to be challenged today.
Yeah.
And of course, you, our viewers, we're going to challenge you with our brain teasers. All right?
So leave us a comment and let us know what you think the answers are for each one.
I tell you, I bet you get more than I do. But not this one, okay? But fingers crossed. All right, so we're looking at the first brain teaser.
Oh, wow.
What is the number of the parking space containing the car?
Wow. Ooh.
I'm seriously thinking about this one. Uh-huh.
My God.
I see what's going on.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm trying to see. Okay, let me do.
10 minus 10.
I'm gonna take about 7 more seconds to do it. Guys, if at home, that's enough time for you to post, okay? At Studio 3278, let us know what is the number of the parking space containing the car. You need 5 seconds? Or you need 25 seconds? We got only 5 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna guess this way. Oh boy.
72? I'm not sure. 72?
I got 68 on you. 87. Somehow I'm gonna figure out the logic a little later, but heck, it's 87.
Oh!
Alright, so apparently you turn the picture upside down and you will see the following number sequence: 86, 88.
87. Oh, 89. It's only, yeah.
You guys are,
yeah.
So now you realize what we gotta do. We gotta think backward. Alright, so we're looking at the second one.
Which pattern comes next?
Yeah, which pattern comes next? Okay, so we're thinking about this one. Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D?
It is, I'm gonna say A. I'm gonna say A.
I'm not ready yet. Give me 1 second, please.
Okay. A. I'm sticking to A. Your time's up.
I'm gonna go with D. Wow. Did I say D? I meant A. I'm kidding.
You're turning it around now?
I was looking at the reflection. Okay,
I'm
so
looking
there
at
you
the
go.
colors and I'm figuring
So
out.
opposite squares are exchanged so that the answer is A.
Because if you realize blue is not at the bottom facing that way, that was my logic. Yeah.
Good logic. Guys at home, if you get more than us, let us know, okay? So we're looking at the next one. We're moving on by here.
Wow.
How many blocks are there in this tower? Is it 7, 8, 9, or 10?
Seven.
I'm gonna go with, and I don't want to be wrong here, but I'm gonna go with 9. Yeah.
9 where?
And 9 is the answer.
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
It's 9.
Oh, 9.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
If you double.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. It'd be very bad if, someone who used to set tests like this can't get these answers right. Very, very bad.
I know.
Just saying. So,
We should lock him up.
I went with 9 here.
Wow. What is this one?
All right, so we want to know which is the top view. That's our question. Which of these represents the top view?
The top view of that.
So is it A, B? Yeah, the top view of that pyramid.
Okay.
Is it A, B, C, or D? I love how this ties in very well with the new segment that we just did on the KAL. The key stage learning assessment. There's no pressure on the children, but there's pressure on you and me.
Pressure on us.
Alrighty, so let's go.
Okay.
And we're not working together. Why am I talking to you?
I'm hurt that my co-host doesn't want to talk to me.
Oh, not for this.
All
not
right,
for this.
she takes C. Jamie, our time is up. What do you take?
No, it's gotta be C. C makes sense to me.
Plenty sense.
There you go. Alrighty.
She said it first.
I didn't know that we were racing, guys. I thought we had to get it
But
right.
the time is
but
up.
you got
We
it.
have
You
a
got it.
timer.
You got it. Oh, we have a timer.
We do have a timer.
Wow,
Right
guys
there.
at home, we have a timer. Didn't know that. Okay. So rush to post as well.
Wow,
Can you work out the net?
Ooh.
What happened this morning? You guys realized that we're using key stage assessments, so you got the test of standards booklets and went through.
Went through them for us to figure it out.
This is so funny to me. All right.
Wow.
Can you work out this net? So what is it going to look like? I ought to be able to do that. Shamefully.
Okay. Shamefully, I'm gonna say A. I want to say B, but I'm gonna say A. If it's B, I'm gonna beat myself.
I'm gonna go D. Ah, nice.
Ooh, so I don't have to beat myself.
Well, you didn't have to. That was something to see.
I wonder how the audience is or are making out. How are you making out, guys? Let us know.
I gotta say.
Yeah.
Now you see, D will create. So B and C apparently would be immediately rejected visually. D will create the mirror image of the given cube. So the correct answer is A. And it's only a mirror image. I was going with the net. So you realize where the points of distinction are. It's where the arrows are in the diagram.
Yep.
So short of that, yeah, you tripped
And
me
that's
on
how
that.
I came up with A, because I looked at it that way and tried to fold it in a sense. Use the lines to try to get back what is expected.
Yeah. I got you.
Wow, so my KAL is working out. So maybe I can stay at home. Oh my God, how many squares?
How many squares do you see?
Ooh la la.
Guys, you need to give us like 65 seconds for this one, honestly. Honestly.
Oh my God.
Well, you gave me pen and paper, didn't you? So I'm going to be doing smart things here, right?
16, 1, 6, says the tiger. The teacher over here is using his mathematics on me.
I'm counting 31 so far, but that's a guess.
Wow.
I'm gonna come back and tell you in a second.
31 squares?
Yeah, that's what I counted.
I don't see that many. I'm only seeing 16, I don't know.
Okay, I'm giving you my answer. I'm gonna go with 31, yeah. And that's a quick guess. The answer is 40.
40?
So I was off.
Wow. I was way off
So
because I said
counted,
16.
Yeah, there are 16 right there in the middle, but the overall shape is 17. That's one. If you count the smaller squares in the middle, there are different quarters there. So that's where you get that 4 from. So that gave me 21. And then you have those two individual squares there, the 4
on the end.
Top. So the outline of that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when I counted it, I got 31.
Oh, that's
but I
how you
see
do it.
that there's 40.
I just counted the outer squares and the middle squares, and I just figured the rest in the middle and not squares because they look odd.
No, so somebody's gonna have to explain to me how this is 40. And how perhaps you guys at home can do that. All right, so we're moving on here.
Move one glass only to make a row of alternately full and empty glasses. Oh. Move one glass.
That's easy. I'm gonna move the second. I'm gonna fill the 5th glass. I'm gonna move the second and fill the 5th glass.
This one I'm lost to. Move one glass only.
Are you with me, guys? Move the second, fill the 5th. So empty the second into the 5th glass. Oh, we still have time. So guys at home, make your post. Wow. Yeah, time is almost up now. So, what is the answer? Do we got it?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Pour the second glass from the left into the empty.
Yeah, the second and the 5th. That's how I did it. Easy. I numbered them 1 to 6, right?
To make. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's what you do. So my instructions are actually easier. Great. All right.
I was lost to that one.
So we're getting our scores in. You guys at home, by the way, you've won. Oh, we've got, let's see if we have one more. Do we have one more? Oh, all right, we do.
Make 10 by removing 6 matchsticks.
This is punishing me for every test I ever set. I'm just saying. That's the humor in this moment for me. Make 10 by removing 6 matches.
4. Can I say which ones to take? Because you can take
Oh, I got you.
the 3 from the
I got
T.
you. I'm gonna draw it. That's easier to do.
Really?
You gotta draw it, Hortensia.
I gotta draw the 10. Okay.
All right, so I'll tell you what. I'll remove on the first one, I'll remove the one on the left, the one on the bottom, and the one on the right.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3. On the second one, I'll remove the one on the right,
On
going
the right
vertical.
only.
And on the
Last
one, I'll remove the one on the top and bottom.
Top and bottom.
Which is easy because I didn't show you what I just wrote the word 10. And I figured out what was missing. So that's easy enough. This one was easier because you realize make 10.
It looked like Chinese writing, but then you figure it out.
Oh, you want to see it again? I didn't do anything other than create the word 10. I spelled it out.
I created it.
And then I was looking at what was missing. So that's exactly what I did. 10. For some reason, yeah, 10. Yeah, marker's kind of faint. But that's it. By the way, you can make the word 10. You see that instruction?
No.
And what you're doing after that, that is so misleading. I gotta tell you. Make the word 10 as opposed to the digit 10. You guys are trying to confuse us, aren't you?
Yep.
All right, so hopefully you guys are home and at work, because some of you actually watch at work. Hi, bosses. Yeah, they do. All right, so hopefully you guys there.
We're keeping them motivated.
You're keeping them
We're
motivated.
motivating them to do their
Indeed.
work.
All right,
Guess
so
who won?
the winner apparently is, you guys at home. Anyway, I'm kidding. Hortensia with 4 points. And I came in with 3, so that's good. Hey, you
Pretty
got
close,
one.
pretty
Awesome.
close.
You got one. Hey.
I got plenty.
You did?
Yeah.
Guys, somehow I think that today we are in an alternate universe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're feeling me here.
What's going on? Yeah.
I don't know what's going on because Hortensia thinks that she won so many times.
I have won so many times.
Ooh,
Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, there you go. Wow. I think the mighty tech gods are saying no. That being said, we're going to take a break. A brick break.
A brief break.
Brick break.
Self-health management refers to the measures people take to manage their own health. You and I should remember to wash hands often with soap and water, or use alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Take your temperature morning and evening. Watch for symptoms. Persons with diabetes or hypertension are reminded to take your medication regularly as prescribed. If you have no symptoms, you may carry out your normal routine and boost your immune system. When you are outside, avoid public spaces and wear a mask at all times. If you develop symptoms, put on a mask and seek medical care. Do not take public transportation. Inform the doctor of your travel history, any contact with confirmed or suspected cases, your occupation, and whether anyone around you has similar symptoms. If you become ill, please rest at home. Wear a mask and isolate yourself from others in your household. If you share a bathroom, disinfect daily using 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. Everyone must work together to reduce the spread of the coronavirus.
I mean, I say St. Kitts, Nevis, you don't know Infamous I represent for the Ministry of Health. Yeah. Respect the COVID protocols. In a time like this, all for one for all. St. Kitts, Nevis. Don't forget your mask. Wear it everywhere you go. Sanitize before and after everything you do. Cause you never know what's on the surface or the places to go. Maintain a safe social distance between me and you. Keep calm and stay focused. Don't be a fool, seek the facts first. And boost your immune system up. Don't wanna lose no more of us. Mask up, furlough, sanitize, observe the protocols all about. Be wise. Mask up, furlough, sanitize. Me family fitting boat. And you. Blessed love and greetings. This is Infamous, and I am here to encourage every Kittitian and Nivision to remember that we have our part to play in the fight against COVID-19. So sanitize, wear your face mask, practice social distancing, and go and get vaccinated. For me no know about you, but me love St. Kitts bad. Easy no man.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao bango.
Welcome back, everybody, to Good Morning SKN. We had a little ruffle up, and then the side security tried to take us out. I don't understand. I thought we got in the building correctly, right?
Yeah, we came on time, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The segment was.
But now, what do these hosts do? What do they call it? Liven up? Something with an L, right?
Oh yeah. What was it again? I forgot.
I think it's loosen. Loosen up. Yes,
yeah.
It's time to loosen up. And Kurt and I will be sharing our answers to this question, right? So,
let me see. All right. If you were stuck on a deserted island, what 3 things would you bring, and why?
I'll allow you to go with that one, Kurt. You can start off first with that one.
No. I put some thought into it. A fish.
A fish.
Yes.
Like
a fish.
A live fish?
A live fish.
Like in a fish bowl?
No, actually, no, not live fish. Like a semi-dead fish.
Semi-dead?
Semi-dead, like barely alive. Because what happened, I would take that said semi-alive fish. It's still fresh enough to think that it's alive, but it's actually dead. But use that said semi-dead fish to go look for a seal and feed it to said seal, and it'll be friends with me, and they'll continuously hunting fish. It's like stocks. Think of it as stocks. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we move on to number 2. What are you doing for the second one?
Second one. I have a phone.
A phone?
Yes.
You're bringing a charger with you for the third one, then, right?
Oh, wait, let me change it. A Nokia, full percent. That can last me like a good year.
A year?
Yeah, one of those old Nokia phones. You know what I mean? The one that you use to build your house with.
So that can be your hammer and stuff?
Yeah. It's a utility tool.
Smart maneuver. A utility tool?
Yeah, why you need a Swiss Army knife if you got a Nokia phone, you know what I mean?
But Nokia phones can't cut things?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, you can cut the meat?
I'm gonna mess you up with that.
Now, what's number 3? What's number 3 on your list?
Oh yeah, I need food, don't I? Oh wait, no, I got the fish. But I can't eat fish all the time, right?
I mean, it's up to you. It's your island.
I mean, it is my island. You know what? Ramen. But no, wait, I do need a pot, no, don't I?
Well, pick an answer, because like you're talking fish, you're talking Nokias. Like I think you're missing something essential.
So, I am missing something essential. A toothbrush. I do need a toothbrush.
Oh my
I can't be
gosh,
going
bro.
on an island unhygienic. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're going on the island.
Yeah.
With a toothbrush.
A toothbrush.
So you can use that as a shank.
No.
Like, you know, sharpen up the edge.
No, my seal can help me out with that.
So your seal could go on land too? Is what you're telling me?
Yeah, seal. You never seen a seal on land? Come on, he's talking stupidness now.
I'm the one talking stupidness?
Yeah. Come on, now tell me what you would bring.
Boy,
Enough about me. Let me enjoy my island, my seal, and my toothbrush. And my Nokia phone.
You ain't gonna last long. The phone gonna last longer than you. I can tell you that. You know, it's not gonna help, but you gotta have that. A pocket knife might be good, you know, because it has all the different utilities in it, other than just the knife itself.
Why would you need a pocket knife?
Because I mean,
you could get a Nokia phone and it could work just as good.
That's not gonna help me.
You sure?
That is not gonna help me.
You need to think more realistic.
Listen to me. You focus on living on the island. I'm focusing on getting off the island. You know what I'm saying? So if I get the knife now, say bamboo, any type of wood, you know, just carving it out, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right there. So then,
I'm not seeing it though.
What I'll need next is a filter. Why? I could filter water, get the salt out.
Those kind of filters. I'm
Exactly.
talking about the Instagram kind of filters. You know what I mean? The one that have the little funny eyes and all the little emojis popping up in the background.
So watch, right? So we need a water filter, a knife, and then lastly, what do I need lastly?
I know exactly what you need.
What do I need?
A ramen.
A ramen.
Ramen.
But like, if I have the knife, I can hunt with it too. Now you see, you're thinking that if I have the knife, that's the only thing I can use to hunt. Yeah. But no, it's actually my crafting tool. And some rope, and I'll need some rope. That's it. I'll need rope, a knife, and a water filter.
I'm not seeing it. I don't see how that's going to be any way helpful in any shape or form.
Nah, you gotta listen to me. Listen to the plan, right? So, cut down the tree. This is immediate raft right here. Cut down the tree, right? Thanks, hold on. I was asked to get a comb by somebody just fling it on the show. I don't understand, but these men thought it was funny. Like I styled this nice and well for the day, and I thought it looks pretty. Hold up.
You got a couple knots though.
Yeah. You know, you can't relate. You know, like you never had hair like this.
No, of course not. No, definitely not. I can't see myself walking in public with hair like that.
So, bet. You know, what's going on behind the screen? We got a lookout, right? Mm-hmm. So for those, I don't even know, like which camera am I? Oh yeah. Hey fellas, you know, totally just getting adjusted to working at Good Morning SKN at Studio 327 right now. But we have a lookout right now because security are still trying to get us out the studio. We don't know what for. We had the permits. So they're just letting us know that security might walk in at any second. So we might have to dip, but we're gonna use up that time correctly. So now,
wisely.
Now I have a question for you. We talked about this one time in the car. We're in the Stone Age, basically, like on the island. So the whole world, it's us. It's just us, right? We gotta rebuild. What are you doing, man? Like, cause if I come in, you know, I got my technical and survival skills.
Technical? I don't know about that. I'm more technical than you, honestly.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that statement is true in any way. But you know, I heard you're good with cars, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty good with cars.
Yeah, so if we found an abandoned car, no engine, no alternator.
No, you see, you're expecting me to manufacture parts now.
No, I thought you were good with cars.
I am good with cars, but I don't make car parts. I fix car parts.
But that's not. No, how are you gonna fix the car parts though?
With my Nokia phone.
That's not gonna. That sounds like it might damage the parts actually.
Nah. It's essential. What are you gonna do? You gonna fix it with a knife?
You can't fix it with it. Well, you can use it as a screw.
But like, you're gonna break that.
So the phone won't break.
It's a Nokia.
You can use the phone to lift up your car tire as you work on it.
Yeah, I can use it to jacket. What do you mean? Definitely.
Okay. No, that doesn't. Speaking of jackets, I'm glad you got yours back from JD.
Yeah, man. I don't know where the man took my jacket from, man.
Like, first they kick us out. They rumfle up my hair and steal your jacket?
Yeah.
It's like these people at what they say? Day class say?
Jacket, my guy.
What you said?
High thread count.
high threat count, man. I feel you on that. You know, you have to have something that is fashionable and breathable. Remember that, everyone listening. It's got to be fashionable. It's got to be breathable. You have to look good, smell good, just like us, right? Like, look at me, Kurt. Flawless, right?
Flawless.
Exactly.
You know who isn't flawless?
Who?
That Jamie fella.
Jamie, yeah, man. He always comes in a suit. I don't understand why.
I don't get it.
Like, loosen up a little bit. Like, exactly what are we doing right now? You feel me on that
I feel
one?
you.
Smart maneuver. Oh, that man's security on the road, boy. All right, fellas, this is what we're about to do. We're gonna be right back.
So stick and stay with us. We'll be right back after a couple commercial breaks.
That's what content is, right? Who? You can't just, I don't know. That name just popped in my head. But stick and stay. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks.
What?
Oh, what? Yo,
Children, how can you tell a tsunami coming?
Teacher me.
Sammy?
My mother said when uncle jump in the pool and the water spoosh out, that's how you tell a tsunami coming.
Settle down, children. Settle down. Do you remember our tsunami song?
Yes! Mommy, Uncle not here in the other shake.
Hush your mouth.
Daddy, Uncle not here and the sea gone.
Who cares? You don't see all them free fish? Quick, give me the bag.
This is how you tell a tsunami a come. Teacher says so. I would have failed in school, you know.
Sammy, come, let me go. They would have failed anyhow. Let me run, see Sammy.
You can lower your salt intake by reducing salty foods, removing table salt, and using salt alternatives when cooking.
You ever hear earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, earthquake, I coming Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the door, we are in the exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom. But my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16, and your daughter at 13. Two girl a look me, but me know in that. Big man no deal with back pan back.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
各位朋友，大家好. Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao bango.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. The Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan, here in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, funded a Women's Employment, Empowerment and Financial Inclusion project. Recently, there was a 3-week beauty and entrepreneur training under this initiative. Last Saturday, the 27th March, 36 trainees received certificates having concluded the training. Today, we have one of these trainees who performed in the top 10, Shavani Liebert, owner of Crowned by Shay. Welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Thank
How are you?
I'm fine.
Alrighty, so we're gonna get right into the meat of things. Is there anything in particular that motivated you to register for this?
Basically, I just wanted to push my business. I saw it as an opportunity to learn a bit more about entrepreneurship. As I am self-taught, I didn't never go to school. I'm fully self-taught. I'm almost 10 years in this business, to be honest.
Okay.
And I just wanted a boost, basically.
Okay. So a bit more recognition.
Yes.
Okay, good stuff.
All right, so you launched your business, you just said, before you were able to benefit from any sort of training.
Yes.
So what do you think you got out of the training?
Okay, so I went in not knowing much of the things that I came up with. Okay. We learned about the fine details about running a successful business. Marketing, branding, accounting, hygiene and health practices, ways to improve your business that I basically didn't know.
Okay.
Some things I went in, I knew. I came out learning way more, and I'm happy for that, actually. Yes.
All right, so I want to get a sense of it, because obviously you've learned more of it. Do you think that it would have been, you'd have been more successful than you are if you had benefit of that training years in advance? Because you've been in this for 10 years, correct?
Yes, definitely.
So what is it that your customers now can look forward to, or even those who work with you? I assume you have a team as well.
Actually, I'm a single entity.
Really?
I am currently training my little sister to come into the business with me because she's very interested, and so far it's going very good. I can confidently say if I have to step out and I can't do something, my sister would take over.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. I just want to get a sense of you saving time, benefiting from this training, doing everything that you do in the business, services-wise. So what services do you provide?
I can braid, I do wigs. I specialize in wigs, honestly. Installations, coloring, customizations, getting wigs for people, making wigs for people, everything wigs, basically. Everything wigs, everything.
Okay, I wish that one of our biggest fans had the benefit of your wigs a little earlier in the day. Our viewers, I think, know what we mean. Yeah, obviously you came on a little too late, but just in time for us.
It's never too late.
A wig needs fixing. So the training lasted 3 weeks. Can you tell us what are some of the elements that was included in the workshop?
We had a practical sessions. We had multiple lecturers. I won't call them lecturers. We had multiple featured guests to speak about. We had people that already own businesses, people from gender affairs, banks. Let's see, people that, what do I say? People to motivate us. We had people to help us with speaking, because you know customer service is something very important. You have to learn to speak to people properly. Sometimes some things aren't. Some clients might say something and you don't want to come off too harsh. So there was somebody to help us with that, speaking to people properly. Our attitude in our daily business. So it was a handful, basically. It was a handful of things. I would encourage anyone who wants this boost to
sign up.
Sign up. It's definitely worth it. I'm so happy I went in.
That part about customer service resonated with me because I've had the pleasure, or let's say the discomfort, of dealing with people in business places who, for whatever reason, have a bad attitude. They don't necessarily say anything, but their eyes kind of dart.
We can all resonate. Trust me.
Sometimes as well, you have to deal with, I imagine, rude customers, and so it's like that scenario, right? Where you learn. So you learn to breathe.
Deep breath.
What do they teach you in respect of that?
Okay, as to rude customers, find a polite way to answer. So, for example, if you come and say, me personally, I do not like when people try to tell me my job. If you come to me, you're supposed to trust me. Yes, you can have your input as what you like and what's not. But then if you're gonna come and say, well, Shay, this ain't supposed to be up here. I am the one on your head. If I put it down here, it is obviously because it's not supposed to be in your hairline. Do you want to lose your hair? I don't think so. Because wigs, I personally put wigs in front of the hairline. I believe in healthy hair, even on the wigs.
Good stuff, I like that.
Because after you take off the wig, then...
No hair in the front that you ball in.
Exactly.
So you should take out my hair. Me ain't going back.
Thank you. I don't want that. I do not want that.
Okay, so they need to trust that you know what you're doing and you're saving the hair.
Answer them though. Is that what you tell them? You tell them, what do you say in that situation?
I calmly say, well, darling, this is, I try to explain. If you want it there, this is what is going to happen.
Okay.
Because I don't want that to happen, this is where I'm putting it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Prevention is better than cure.
I love that.
Got that.
I love that.
Yeah.
That beats the...
Yes, and you bring it with a smile.
Oh, you learn.
She got it. So you trained with 36 other females.
Yes.
Did you garner anything from them? Did you learn from...
Okay, so it was people, well, other females in different beauty aspects. Hair, nails, everything beauty basically. And I could say we all learn from each other. We all learn from each other.
So anything in specific you learned from the others?
Some people have better interpersonal skills than I do, I'm being honest. And hearing them speak about their experiences just gave me a better insight on what I can do to make myself better as a business owner. I could say for Kenesia Jack, of now named Altewa. She motivates me in some sense. She is so confident about her business. And I also have other beauty sisters. I have Arnella, I have Khadija Wana. Like, these people also have businesses that I like how they deal with their customers. I love it. I personally love it. And I could relate and put things that they have said in class towards my own business.
Do you think that you inspired them as well?
I think so. I do have a story, so I really think so.
You do have a story?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to share that with us when we return from this brief break.
Okay, no problem.
We'll be back in a moment, everyone. Stay tuned.
I'm here to St. Kitts, Nevis. You don't know from us I represent for the Ministry of Health. Yeah. Respect the COVID protocols. In a time like this, all for one for all. St. Kitts, Nevis. Don't forget your mask. Wear it everywhere you go. Sanitize before and after everything you do. Cause you never know what's on the surface of the places you go. Maintain a safe social distance between me and you. Keep calm and stay focused. Don't be a fool, seek the facts first. And boost your immune system up. Don't wanna lose no more of us. Mask up, furlough, sanitize. Observe the protocols all about. Be wise. Mask up, furlough, sanitize. Me family fitting boat.
Blessed love and greetings. This is Infamous, and I am here to encourage every Kittitian and Nivision to remember that we have our part to play in the fight against COVID-19. So sanitize, wear your face mask, practice social distancing, and go and get vaccinated. For me no know about you, but me love think it's bad. Easy no man.
Do you know that common baked goods such as bread and crackers are high in salt? Get Salt Smart.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
It's been 6 months now and Glenn hasn't been working. His attitude has completely changed and he's been leaving the house every day for hours and liming with his friends and coming home drunk and causing confusion.
Gloria, this is what you cook today? This is not enough food for a big man like me.
But Glenn, it's been 6 months now. You haven't given me any money to shop for food.
Okay, so what you want me to do if my boss ain't called me out for work as yet?
Look for a different job now.
What you just said to me?
Get a next job.
What?
Help! Let me
Let
go!
go what? Yeah, let's see what real happen. Let go what? Watch your mouth with me now.
Every weekend mom and dad fight. When are they going to stop?
Domestic violence is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, economical, and psychological. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Back to Good Morning SKN, everyone. We continue our discussion with Chevany Liebert, owner of Crowned by Shay. Shay, before the break, you were saying that you were inspired, you were an inspiration to some of these women and that you had a story. I'm going to invite you now to share that.
Yes, okay, so when I began doing hair, I was only 17 years old. Yes, I was in college and everybody had hairstyles. I didn't have them because my mother is who did my hair. She didn't know to do the trending hairstyle, so I had to go in and do it myself. I practiced. My friends would ask, Shay, who did your hair? And I would say, me. Some would not believe me because, I mean, nobody could say, I wasn't into hair. That was my thing. Finally, somebody gave me a chance, one of my friends actually, and when she got back to school, they was like, who did your hair? And when they said Shay, they believed her then. They believed her then. I started doing it more and more often, and after a while, I found a love in doing hair. I actually stopped college, I'm being honest. I stopped college. I took a leap and I got a space in town at Sakura. And from there, my business basically skyrocketed. I used to do braiding, but now I can't do braiding because, well, the means I can't. I don't do it as often because I suffer from carpal tunnel. That's an issue with my...
Sorry to hear about that.
Yes, and so I went into wigs because it was then trending back in 2017. Within trending. When I started, I mean, the wigs weren't looking like what I was seeing on the internet. But I did not give up. I tried and I tried again. Fast forward to about 2019, 2020, I saw a big difference from 2017. I actually have a picture that I sent. 2021, 2022, I can manfully say that I have reached where I wanted to be. But my personal mantra is there's only better to get. So no matter if you're already there or you see you've reached the point where you feel like you're the best, there's always up from there. Don't ever settle. Do not ever settle. Go for it, reach for the stars. You can always be better than you are. That's about it. Like, it's just to keep going. Don't ever give up. Keep going.
Absolutely right. I'm glad that you persevered.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's next for Crown by Shay?
Well, I recently started building my own shop. That's all the way in there, man. I moved out of town due to COVID, and I mean, rent was
going up.
Yes, and I didn't want to be a part of that anymore. When I first moved back home, I was like, are my clients going to come that far? Because it's way deep in the country, and they surprised me. They kept coming. More came by the day, by the month. It just got better. So I decided to build my shop. I would like to soon start one-on-one classes for women who would like to put on their own wigs, maintenance of wigs, the basics about wigs, basically. And also, I have a product line, and I'd like to add more products to my product line. I have wig adhesives, wax sticks, bonnets, wig bands, all of these things that people can have to keep their wigs together when they're already installed. That's about, and I would like to travel more to do here. I've been to Nevis, but I want to be further.
That's good, that's good. I realize you are not afraid to take leaps of faith.
No, I'm not.
I realize you left college, you probably didn't know how it's gonna work out, but you decided to go.
Yes.
So I wanna ask, do you have a vision board?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good stuff.
I do.
And one more question I would like to ask. In 2020, were the ladies still coming to you to do wigs during the pandemic, or was it cut off?
It wasn't cut right off, but those days that we had our breaks, they were coming.
Wow.
You know, we had the shopping days before they got shop. Come, we can do the hair. Me and mine, everybody's inside. I was like, why do you even want your hair done? But they just wanted it done. I mean, I personally was doing my own hair because I still felt stale. Even though we were inside, nobody was seeing us, I still wanted to feel extra beautiful.
Okay, good.
So I'm happy they were coming, and they kept coming. Even every chance they got, they came.
So
it was, my business wasn't on halt, but it was slow. But I had faith, and it picked back up in no time.
And your faith shows.
Well, I really have to ask you now about that tagline of yours, because I suspect that's one of the reasons they kept coming to you. Can you tell our viewers what your tagline is?
All women are queens. Queens wear crowns, don't they? Let me adjust that crown, basically. Your wig is your crown. Let me fix it. Let me put it in the shape. I am that person. I am the person to fix your crown. Hence the name Crown by Shay. Crown by Shay. All women
it all
are
works
queens.
together. It all works together, indeed.
So can you tell us some of the types of wigs that you do, and if you care to explain it? Like I see you have a custom U part, I think it's a U part?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with wigs, so can you tell us what you do and explain that one for me?
I have frontal wigs. Frontals is basically a lace piece that goes from ear to ear. Go right around the front part.
Yes, to protect them.
It also has closure. For people who aren't versed in the frontals, closure is an easier way. It's just a section, basically at the center, the side. You don't have much lace to deal with.
Okay.
It's easier for people who's always on the go.
Okay.
It's easier to haul on and haul off, basically. Figuratively saying.
I love it.
In the morning, you're ready to go. Snap it on. You get home from work.
Snap it off.
That's what I would call it, the haul on, haul on. Typical guy, right?
Yes, he also has 360 frontals that people would most like. If you don't like hair down on you, you have the lace right around the perimeter of your head and you're catched up in one and you're good to go. And they also had U-part wigs, probably for someone like you. If you don't want to wear natural, he has textures in here that like yours. So it's just a clip in, you leave out a bit of your own hair to blend in with the wig, and that's a U-part wig.
That's a U-part,
yeah.
Okay.
Have different textures, curly, straight, wavy. So
do you have a K-part? K for Cortensia.
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not.
Okay.
Might be custom. This is your opportunity.
just imagine a K-part.
I know, right? It's not gonna work, right? I know. He's literally sending me down the road looking crazy. Thank God he's not the one doing the wigs, right?
I know.
Thank God it's your job.
I know.
That's
It's
why
my
you're
job,
here
not
doing
yours.
what you're doing.
Right.
Oh, this is so fascinating talking to you about this and your endeavors and the fact that you participated in that training.
Yes.
And if you were doing it before and you were doing such a good job that your customers followed you after this training, I can imagine that business is going to skyrocket even more for you.
I really hope things get way better.
She's smiling at the thought of it. I love it. I love it.
How do people contact you though? Because that's the one thing that we didn't ask you.
Okay, so I have my social media at Crown by Share on Instagram.
You can look right into that camera.
My cell phone number 663-3400. I also have Facebook, Crown by Share as well on Facebook. So that's 3 places you can also call. You could also WhatsApp.
And where exactly in Date Bay can they find you?
Gibbons Road, Date Bay.
So Gibbons Road, Date Bay. Folks, go and get crowned by the beautiful Shay.
Yes, come. I got you.
Thanks, Shay. It's been a delight.
Thank you.
We'll be back.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart. And always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
These teen boys nowadays get me so upset. I see these teen girls with their big bellies and you want to tell me y'all couldn't protect her and yourself? Come on. Now don't tell me no stupidness about you feel embarrassed about getting a pack of condoms or asking somebody for one. That ain't nothing to be ashamed about. You should be proud that you are making a wise decision, but you still have to abstain from having sex with someone under the age of consent. If your boys are pressuring you to have sex and you don't want to, then don't. You are in charge of your life, not them. I heard another one saying it's sweeter without a condom. But my granny always told me, no glove, no love. So let me tell you something. It's sweeter to have money in your pockets and not have to support a child at that young age. Before I say anything else, the best way to prevent teenage pregnancy is to abstain. In other words, no do it. Let me talk to the big men troubling underage girls.
Why you sleeping with your daughter? You not live clean. Your girl at 16 and your daughter at 13. So girl a look me, but me know in that big man no deal with back pamba.
You understand where I'm coming from, right?
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund.
So nurse, what now?
Let me explain. I'm going to put your feet in these 2 meter stands called stirrups. Your legs will be open, then I will insert my fingers into your vagina and make a check. After that, I'll insert this. When that is inside of you and open up, I can see your cervix better. Then I will use these other devices to help me remove the cells from your cervix and check for the cancer and the HPV. Just relax. It will be over very soon.
Nurse, that wasn't so bad. I thought it would have been very painful.
I am glad your first experience was a good one.
So, when will I get the results?
The results usually return in 3 weeks. You have to come back here to the health center and I will explain. If there's anything abnormal, I will make a referral to your gynecologist.
Okay. Can I get the HPV vaccine my daughter got?
No, I'm sorry, you cannot. The World Health Organization and Pan American Health Organization did a lot of research and found out after persons are sexually active, the vaccine does not work as well.
So what's the best way to prevent me from dying from this HPV?
Just what you did this morning. Early and yearly screening for the HPV virus and checking for changes in the cervix with the Pap test.
How do they know they're not sick?
I know, it's really sad. In 2014, 1 in 4 women in St. Kitts and Nevis were tested positive for one high-risk type of HPV. And in the last 10 years, the number of women with cervical cancer has increased.
See what I mean? But it's good that you could get the Pap test, the HPV vaccine, and the breast checks all at the same time.
Yes, share what you've learned with your family and friends. We in the Ministry of Health are encouraging women to come and have these tests done every year because cervical cancer can be effectively treated if detected and diagnosed early. So let's both do our part. It's time to end cervical cancer.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao bango.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning SK.
I thought I was supposed to say welcome back.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that it was you.
Yeah. So you roll, okay?
Usually I say good morning, but
usually you say good morning.
Oh my gosh.
What is going on here?
I believe
I don't understand what's going on.
So you want me to explain?
Yeah. Please.
As those who have been tuning in to the show, I can see I have a new do. We had the wig lady on, so she set me up real nice.
Wait, you had the wig lady on?
No. They had the wig lady on, yes. You know I can't forget this, but it is Friday,
And Fridays are basically fun days here on Good Morning SKN. So today we'll be having fun by playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch.
And we're definitely not doing this against our will because it was either this or we go to jail, right?
Yeah, honestly. So because they needed help.
You go to jail. I love that. So they made you do this after. Yeah, we got reports, didn't we? Pretensive people crashing the show and pretending to be like us.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't think that. Is this supposed to be you or me? I don't know what's going on here.
Anyways, we're gonna explain the rules to make it fair. We have Kurt and Cartencia on one team, and Jamie and Jaime on the next team right here. So simple rules: don't fall off the map. Finish the race. Then explain the controls, right? So this is the you explain the controls.
Oh yeah.
This is to dash forward, right?
B is to brake.
This is to move around.
This is to drift.
B is to brake. And
this one's to shoot.
Which one's to shoot?
I forgot.
I forget. We'll find out mid-game.
Yeah, we will.
And this is the drift. So I'm the first. I'm hoping that everyone can see the screen. They're seeing the Mario Kart screen right now. Hopefully. So move yours down real quick too. Okay, you are the fourth one. Where Lemmy, right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's you. So
I am
the one above Lemmy. You're blue. You're the Inkling boy. So Jamie's going with Waluigi. I'm gonna go with Baby Daisy.
You know I gotta go with my girl Isabel. Oh no, that's me.
Isabel.
Oh, Lord help me with this game today.
And then who you wanna go with?
I'm gonna stick with whoever I would had before. I don't know.
Mario? You wanna go with Mario?
I wanna go to Queenie.
Okay. Prince
Peach? Heard all women are queens, yep.
Alright, so we go with Peach. So don't worry about these guys. Y'all just press A. I gotta do something.
Press A?
I have to do something real quick because Kurt and I we spent a little bit of time on this.
Move off? Is this what I'm being told?
Yeah, A to accelerate.
Okay.
Is exit through the weapon?
Alright, let me just.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh, we're gonna leave on. Take off our assist.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Leave on this. Just press A all the way.
Wait, that's my car, man.
It's taking too long. So how does it feel to finally sit down with us and talk? Take off your assist by whatever. So we're gonna go teams.
Jamie,
team
you guys
game.
are our biggest fans, right?
These imposters are killing me.
Oh, we gotta go easy on them, man.
No computers.
The imposters gotta go easy.
Listen, if you didn't tell me what your names were, which I suspect are not your real names, I would have thought that you were Pinky in the Brain.
Okay, so
trying to take over.
So you're gonna come over. You're gonna go over there. So as you see, Jaime, the Baby Daisy, Jamie, Waluigi, Cartencia, Peach, Isabel, Kurt. All right, simple. We're gonna. I said it so we could pick the things. Let's go on Moo Meadows. Simple match. Simple. So remember, A is you're gonna hold this down, and this you're gonna use to drive. All right.
Oh my gosh, Jamie, can we drive?
You can drive in real life.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
Good enough.
We'll find out. Okay, here we go. It's Friday. We're gonna have some fun
Okay,
today.
so let's just follow me. So everybody just follow me. So look, here we go on 3. In 1, 2, 3. Hold it down. Are we driving off? Excellent. I can't see a thing.
So
but...
this one is to drift.
Okay, Jamie, hold on to first place.
And the other one's to shoot.
Oh, who's flinging things at me? Already? So you remember how to fling things?
Yeah, now I remember.
And you ain't telling.
What's the memory?
Are you not telling anybody?
Clearly not.
Jamie, you're in 3rd, right?
No, I'm
Jamie.
3rd. I'm
Jamie in 2nd.
Well, Cotensis in 4th. All right, I gotta be more of a teammate now.
Okay, so Jamie, right? Just hold on to first place. Just hold it down. I'll protect you.
Oh, this is so much fun, guys.
Jamie, just keep going. That's all you need to do.
That's all I'm doing.
So you're gonna see the flicky stick on the back of your controller, right? That is how you use your item. So press it. The left one. The left flicky stick.
Oh, Catencia, you can't bomb me right now.
Hold on. Fling it. This.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wow.
So that is how you use your item. Excellent. So, Cartencia, since you have a terrible teammate, I'll have to explain that to you as well. This is the flicky stick I have to use.
Kurt is not helping Cartencia.
I gotta get first.
Split. Oh my gosh. Oh
Kurt
no.
is not helping the
I
queen.
mean, I don't have much of a choice now, do I?
Kurt is not helping his queen at all.
Okay.
Whoa.
Cartencia, you got this easily. I'll throw it forward, Jamie. We got this. I'll hold on to first place. No problem. Okay, hold on. Let me drift proper. Okay, Jamie, use that.
Oh, Catencia, you're not helping.
Oh my God.
Okay, excellent.
Because you're stuck.
Where am I stuck?
You're supposed to press the A button.
Okay, Jamie, that you have a mushroom,
Where
so
am
you
I?
can use it to go
Am I not
faster.
number 1?
No, you're number 4.
I'm number 4, really?
Yeah, you're on that court.
Oh my God. Try.
Hold on, Jamie, you're on the second place. Jamie, just keep going, just keep going.
Drag to save my life.
That's it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you, Jamie. It's just me and you. Excellent. Everybody pull their weight.
Except me.
Almost.
I can't drive.
Wait, Contentia is still playing. Go forward.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, that's the wrong side. All right, excellent.
Yeah,
let's go straight.
Okay, so we're encouraged to play another game. You want to play another game?
Yeah,
Pretend
keep
to,
going.
You want to start fresh? Pretend I think you should start fresh.
Oh, she get lapped?
Hortensia? Oh, poor Hortensia.
Who's your coach?
Oh, let me show you something.
I think it's Kurt.
And Kurt's not helping me.
So, Hortensia, you see this? This one helps to use the item in your hand. So you just go across.
No way, she got lapped? No way. Oh boy.
Everything's gonna be just fine. Don't worry, don't worry.
Look at this. Look at this.
I don't know why I used it.
I
And just like that, Hortensia has finished the race. No help needed.
No help
Can we play
needed.
another one?
Of course.
All right.
All right, 8 points. Good job, team. Let's go to the next
Next race.
race. You have
So
one
I'm number
yours?
4?
Yours is?
No, I took it off.
I don't know if I got mine. I can't
right.
see. Okay. Simple map. Low top cruise.
No, that's not
It's gonna be nice. Okay. Excite Bike Arena. This is very simple. So you're gonna see bumps in the road, and when you go
same
over a
button you
bump,
should drift.
press this. It's gonna give you an extra boost.
Oh my God.
right as you come off, so the drift.
So left
Alrighty,
or
here we
right?
go.
Yeah, these ain't helping. All right, we're heading off in everybody. 3, 2, hold it down. Excellent. Well, no, that's not good, Jamie.
God, I'm a horrible driver. Oh, I'm horrible.
Yeah, I recently just got my license, so you know I have to show off a bit.
Oh, you should have
This is not good. Okay, Jamie, you have the mushroom in your hand. That gives you a boost.
All right, that makes sense.
Okay, we're keeping it up. You guys at home, you guys comment who you think is going to win.
Of course.
My money's on Hortensia.
Thank you, Jamie.
Recipe for bankruptcy.
Oh boy.
Did he say recipe for bankruptcy?
What a line.
Wow.
Okay, Jamie, you see those bananas, right? Just fling them back. They're gonna mess up Hortensia.
Don't fling back no bananas on me, yo.
Oh man.
Oh baby Daisy, here we go.
This is absolutely terrible. Okay, keep it up. Jamie holding down the second place. Jamie doing better than me. I don't understand.
No fear, that's not fair, man.
Hortensia is doing well.
Where's Hortensia's in first?
No, she's in fourth.
Thank you, Naeem, for being the commentator. Thank you.
Who's this name guy? I don't know what you're talking about.
Boy, that used to be my old name before I changed it.
To Jaime. Thank you, Jaime.
So Jaime. Yeah, who's Jaime? Good question.
Don't worry, Jamie.
Good question,
I'll
Kurt.
secure that first.
Kurt, that's why you're asking the questions on the show, isn't it?
Who's Jaime?
Why am I getting? Oh, I see.
Oh. Are you serious?
Nice.
Very nice. It's nice for me.
Oh my God.
Nice for me.
Okay, you don't mess up. Nice.
Don't worry, Jamie. Just hold on that third. We got it easily. Hortensia doing. Oh, she actually catching up. Oh, never mind.
No, she's not.
That was my own banana.
No, she.
All right, close stretch between Kurt and I, and it's no longer close. Okay. Don't worry, Jamie, we can hold on to points. As long as Jamie comes third.
I'm trying.
You know, Hortensia is right on your tail, man. Hortensia, to swirl around real quick. You use the flicky stick. Nice. There you go. Excellent, you finished in time.
You got it, Hortensia. You got it.
We're gonna be right back after these short commercial breaks. Stick and stay. We'll see you soon.
Hey, that's my line.
I thought you was content to.
I know. It just stole everything from us.
So now, what now?
Let me explain. I'm going to put your feet in this.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Bless up, Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
Yeah. I know we can make it. It's only just a phase. Once we're vaccinated, and everybody gonna be safe. Everybody gonna be one kind, yeah. One people. We are roll up to roll out, yeah. Cause no man's alone. Do what's right, alright. Cause I love you, brother, my sister. And we're in this together, my sister, my brother. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. I think it's better for us, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Hey, I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy to roll up to roll out.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We are back to being our normal selves. The security has finally escorted Jaime and Kurt off the premises.
Could you imagine that we had to pretend just because we didn't know what these crazy people were going to do?
I know.
We were pretending like we were friends, guys. Seriously, do you know what torture that is? Anyway, thankfully they're gone. Hey, yeah, they're gone. Things are back to normal here. So, this is time when we let you know what's happening. What happened is that they're out. Yeah. Now on to what's happening. So, first on the list is the spoken word extravaganza. The Ministry of Entrepreneurship, Entertainment and Talent Development, in collaboration with the Department of Culture, presents its spoken word extravaganza. This will take place today, Friday, April 1st. April Fools, correct, from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. at the West Independence Square. I said Wednesday Independence Square. What is going on? April Fools? Yeah, West Independence Square. Presenters include Royd Phipps, Quentin Pension, Jan Williams, Angelique Dance Company, Creative Soul, New Age Productions, and Inoite Inanga. This spoken word extravaganza is a part of Mo'et's Ministry of Entertainment's Month of Arts. Kurt, leave me alone. And it promises to be an evening of creative excellence. He's still trying to get back in here.
I know.
To find out more about this event, go to @MOENTSKN, that's MOENTSKN, on Facebook and Instagram, all right? Security, get Kurt out, please, get him.
Indeed, and Jaime. Platinum Fridays. By popular demand, the cable introduces Platinum Fridays at the cinemas. Wow, all customers who use their Platinum Loyalty MasterCard provided by the cable to purchase their movie tickets will pay only $12. This offer is only valid on Fridays and will end on April 15th, 2022. So be sure to take the advantage of this offer today before it is gone.
And speaking.
So take the advantage.
All right, so here we go. Third on the list, Freshco grand opening. Freshco is having its grand opening today, Friday, April 1st, 2022. And no, it's not. They're not fooling you with that. It's at 7 a.m. So it happened today in the food court, West Independence Square Street. Hey, we got it. We said it right. To find out more about this launch and all that Freshco has to offer, visit them on Facebook at Freshco or Instagram at, that is Lake L. colasfresco.com, right? I think that's what it is. Or is it Icola? Icola? I hope that's what it is. Hey, you'll see it on the screen. If you don't, it ain't on me. It's gotta be Jaime and Kurt. All right, we're gonna blame them. So what do you say now?
Thank you for joining us today, Jaime and Kurt.
No, we're not thanking them. We don't want them to come back. No. No.
And happy April Fool's Day to our viewing audience. Thank you for sticking and staying with us throughout the entire program. And we look forward to you checking us out on all of our social media platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and even TikTok. And at our handle at Studio327INC. Like, subscribe, and remember to follow us, be it on YouTube or physically.
I don't know if any of you out there likes Jaime and Kurt, but if you do, you can leave us a comment that says hashtag crazy talk. All right, so leave us a comment and tell us what topics and guests you'd like to see next. Not Jaime and Kurt, please. We're going to see you on Monday without them at 8 a.m. when you start your mornings with us without the technical difficulties because they'll be in jail. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Happy April Fools.